Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my mom.
Mommy Master.
We're here for the Flash season 3. Blah, blah, blah. We're here for the Flash season 4, episode 3. We're ready for this episode, man. You guys know last week's episode was a bit of a, I don't know. I'm hoping this episode is going to be a little bit better than last week's episode. But we're ready, man. I got my Run Barry Run shirt on. Mom has her Central City track t-shirt ready to go. We ready to get in with this reaction, man. Anything?
I wish I could have run like with the people in Central City.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good Flash tonight. Last week was neither here nor there. It was like a calm before a storm, so to speak. And everybody was too happy. I know what's going on. Maybe they drink on the set before they start the show.
Probably, man.
Yeah, and then Cisco was really over happy. And I couldn't figure it out because I couldn't... yeah, he got date and thing, but I know. It was weird.
Yeah, it was. And everyone's still bashing Iris as usual because they're upset at the whole "we are the Flash" thing.
I mean, look, when you get married, they say the two shall become one. So
that's how I saw it.
The girl just all I saw it is like, okay, he can't just see things as, she doesn't mean that she is the Flash as in can run, but she's the Flash as in that they're a team. If they're planning to get married, he can't separate his life from his married life. It's like both of them are sharing the same life. She knows Barry as Barry, and she knows Barry as the Flash. And she has to embrace both. And she's trying to eliminate what happened in all the other seasons where he's just keeping everything to himself and bundled up and worried. But now he has somebody who he has confidence in to share it with. So I applaud her for that. That would have been my line.
Coming from a married woman of over 20 years.
25 years.
25 years of marriage, so she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I saw it, man. But we'll save more of that discussion for after the reaction, man. Let's just get into it. We'll talk about it later as you normally do. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're new, don't forget to check out the Discord server in the description box below if you want to talk about the Flash and everything else down below as well. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it now.
He's right where you wanted him. What do we do now?
We find...
She's cute.
Others.
I like her. True.
So why all the cute women seem to work for the weird men?
I don't even know, man.
Begin recording. Observations on subject number 2. Name, Rebecca Sharp.
Is this Hazard?
Definitely not soy.
Subject lives with her boyfriend.
Almost there.
What?
Johnny! We are going to deal with this.
Or
I think this is Hazard.
subject's temperament.
I don't know, man. I think you should just hit. Why don't you hit?
Defeatist.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Looks like I found my good luck charm.
He said he touched you?
Oh, no.
That's rude.
Yeah, it is rude.
Can I get a reference, you think? No?
Subject believes no matter what she does, the universe will conspire to punish her. Or as she writes on her MySpace page, I am James.
MySpace? Oh, wow.
What, nothing ain't going right for she?
Oh.
How he get out?
Remember the guy was working on the inside?
How you know?
Remember the black guy from the last episode?
Yeah, but you don't know is he that get him out?
Probably, you don't know, maybe. Oh, no, this is before they all got affected, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's when they all got affected. They did say three months ago or 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Run, Barry, run!
I told you they're playing laser tag, I knew it. Hey, my man Wally waiting for Jesse.
Oh
He had a whole teddy bear and flowers.
Harry,
Sick.
Guess you're not coming?
True.
Afternoon, ma'am.
It is a good afternoon, Mr. Security.
Ooh, wow.
no! What the heck?
It's here.
She's getting away in a Prius.
Last time I checked, the Flash is faster than a Prius.
Oh, wow.
That was deliberate.
But you couldn't see the marbles? You should be fast enough to... That makes no sense. Oh my god. Alright, whatever.
15,000. My great uncle paid less for this whole place. Guess I'm gonna have to break open the piggy bank.
Or, we could take that 15, we could put it towards a down payment on something new.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
You're suggesting that we sell my house.
Shit, baby.
Oh, girl got a wedding dress.
Oh, jeez.
Girl got the wedding dress already on lock. Ooh, Barry not supposed to see it.
No, I didn't see. I did see, but just for a second.
Which is like an eternity for a speedster. It's bad luck to see a bride in her dress before the wedding day.
Too late.
What happened?
The Perpetuo called. No, nobody jinxed us. This house is just. What's another word for old?
Vintage. Cecile thinks I should sell it.
Vintage.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think she's got a point.
Today's my lucky day, but you're not my type at all.
Can I
Oh,
sit?
Lord. Oh,
Becky.
jeez.
Well, you're probably wondering how I know your name.
It's written on my cup. Anyway, there is nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, come on.
Toodles.
Everything else now cursed.
Iris, we're not cursed.
Barry, look, you said that you would marry me anytime, anyways, right? And I just feel like if we don't get married now, it's never gonna happen.
Is it nice?
Oh, Archer, go.
Sorry.
What? The funeral?
What after a funeral?
Mr. S.
What the
I
heck?
love his confidence, that's secret.
The loveliest coffin I've seen. Wasn't it?
Hi.
You okay?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What?
You used the cinnamon incense. It was a
Oh my
very
god.
nice funeral.
Really, Barry.
Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez.
Dang.
That was golden.
Yeah.
Don't shoot, okay? You're gonna go apologize. I know you're trying to help us fix our own colossal screw up.
But you got your own
always.
problem.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I actually thought you'd be at home by now, but here you are working away.
Things are a little complicated on Earth, too.
Huh. Everything okay with Jesse?
Yes. I mean, yes. If you must know, I spent the summer assembling a support staff for her, so...
Oh, like Team Quick.
No,
Team Jesse.
no.
Jesse and the Quicksters.
Not called that.
It should be. That sounds like an awesome team.
It is an awesome team because I assembled it. But then Jesse goes and kicks me off the team. All right? Apparently, I'm too much like me, whatever that means. I push too hard. Too many tests, too many training sessions. And I don't allow the team enough time for their personal bonding. I don't understand millennials. Anyway, they took a vote. I'm out. I'm now home to return to now. I can't go back to my own Earth. And I'm sure you can empathize, right, Ramon? Because you know what I'm like. Well, you know what? Land up sharp. And then I'll be out of your hair.
Oh.
Oh, shucks.
Are Are you serious? Oh, shoot! Why'd it have to be a bird?
For the 37th time, bringing your winnings to 1.2 million.
Guys, the particle accelerator turned back on.
Huh?
It's gonna explode.
Huh? Huh?
Jerry! 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 Jerry!
The coins, that make no sense. Huh?
Is that even possible?
Oh, her voice is so annoying.
There's no fire! There's not a fire! Someone set off the alarm!
Oh my god.
Hey, you okay?
Wow.
Oh god.
Oh.
Not cherry pop, cherry pop, cherry pop, cherry. Cherry number 3, pop, cherry pop.
Her voice is annoying. Gosh.
Cherry pop, cherry pop. You can wipe her all she look.
Cherry pop, cherry. No.
Snowboard thrusts are alive. We're gonna make it. Good.
How, Sway?
What just happened?
With the burning thing,
Right.
Well, the particle accelerator made
So
everything
it just
right.
repaired this.
The hydrogen electron collision released a
I owe you an apology.
Okay. Okay.
That was it.
Yeah, you do.
He's hidden in all of this.
Yeah.
You guys tell me. I mean, the city was about to blow up. No one realized I wasn't here. And I think I have to do the same.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, cause y'all ain't giving
Yep.
me nothing to
So-
do.
I'm leaving Central City.
I'd rather him do
Where'd you
that.
go? But I'm smarter.
Oh. Oh.
What's that?
He's looking through the helmet that they confiscated.
Joe? I'm pregnant. Joe? Joe?
In an all-new episode of DC's Lip.
Laugh was that?
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's funny. Let's talk about this.
We're coming up next week.
Alright, hold on. Let's see. We'll see. So, before I get to my notebook of things, what did you think of this episode, Mom? Your honest opinion.
It was like how Joe face look at the end.
Facts.
It
No.
was yeah. Y'all make a meme off of his face.
There's already like 3 memes off of his face right now. Oh man.
I mean, she did a lot of stuff. It's just weird how one accelerator could explode and fix everything, but I can't understand the plane, or if it reverse it in time, or it performs some sort of miraculous healing.
Exactly.
I don't get that part.
That's bordering like magic and sorcery at that point. Not even science. It's like straight up magic. Like that's just what that is.
And I would like to hear behind the scenes how they figured to do that and why would people wouldn't have questions. So far since Flash start, all I've been having is a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Some things ain't making sense. I'm still watching.
Some things, or a lot of things not making sense.
And then I believe Wally really have to go off and be on his own because, I mean, he ain't getting nothing to do.
Nope. And I heard that we won't even see him again until we won't see him for like 8 episodes. So
yeah, maybe the man got contract to go and make money elsewhere.
Might as well.
Instead of just putting in appearances.
Exactly.
With slick hairstyles.
Exactly. Facts. You preaching right now. Continue.
So
I like this sermon.
Oh Lord. You turn a sermon.
It's a sermon. Keep preaching.
I got a pulpit.
Yeah, I got a pulpit. Yeah, I like this sermon.
I mean, it's just I'm waiting to see it pick up. I mean, like the what you call it? What you call them again?
Who?
Oh jeez.
The producers.
I'm seeing the name in my head, but it ain't coming out.
Who?
The villains.
Okay, yeah.
The villains are not as tough and bad like
last season.
Like last season, you need something to make them
challenge. You're
right, and then I agree. People need to get a break and all of that. But so far, these villains like You know, you want something. I thought by now you would have had a dangerous villain that they really had to figure stuff out. It's like they get to the point too quickly to know that this thing happened on the bus and at the spot. And I know why Jesse behaving so goatish, but
dotish. And dotish.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. In me where she behaving like a goat.
Yep.
I don't know why she doing that. I didn't know Joe was getting into all of that. I know Joe low-key
I ain't know Joe was like that, got it like that.
Joe walking around like he innocent and he face like, oh, and he going off to work, tell the guy skin. I know Joe doing all them things.
Joe looking innocent and he putting in that work. Anybody know?
Joe low-key.
Oh my god.
Be sure your sin shall find you. That's what he is looking like I would looking right now because he gonna go and explain that to Flash and all of them. Yeah, you get catch.
You gotta go talk to the pastor that I get sick. Father, I don't know what happened. Forgive me, but I know what happened. I don't know. I agree with you on like most of the stuff you're saying.
So
I mean, like for me, like some of the stuff I wrote down. I like how they introduced. Hazard into this. You know, the villain Becky. She was super annoying. Her voice was super annoying. But I'm guessing that's the point. They just wanted her to be annoying, and I hope she doesn't speak like that in real life. If that's just her show voice, then she.
The only thing I find that going on right now is that helmet. If they don't get thing of that helmet, the man gonna be like Savitar, one step ahead of them.
Well, he's already like 50 steps ahead of them because he wanted them to bring Barry out to Speed Force in the first place. So according to the recent discovery, how did you feel about the Thinker introducing the villain instead of us actually finding out about the villain on our own? You know, usually before we would have this kind of reminds you of like those commentary where like somebody's like saying well, you haven't seen Baby Driver, but it's kind of like Baby Driver where it's like they talk about the person and they keep showing show clips about them. How did you feel about them introducing the villain in this type of way with the Thinker, giving a rundown of everything opposed to the team finding out naturally? You know how throughout the episode we find out about the villain, and by the end of the episode you know about their past and stuff. How do you think about it being introduced?
It's like they're trying to do it like Columbo. You remember Columbo, how they show you who do the killing, but he have to go and figure out
the
how it was done. Although he knew or he knows who does it, but he gotta go and figure it out.
Yeah,
it's like they're showing us. It's only we alone that know what's going on.
Exactly.
Right? So they're bringing it out, but they have to figure out what happened. Like how that's why I say I find they figure it out too soon.
Yeah.
But they don't know who are the others. They have to figure out. No, I guess the next one gonna be showing who actually was on that bus.
Yeah.
And
well, we got a glimpse. There was a girl and there was another guy on there. So we saw the other.
There was two
people
other
that were
girls
on there.
and another guy. We don't know who else being there. So. And how well that was before 4, right? So he must be still in jail too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was before he got captured and stuff. And then I have to with the whole fun aspect of the episode. Did you think that it was a more balanced episode compared
this
to
was
last
a little
week?
bit more balanced. It was like, they're showing them hard at work. Well, not so hard at work, but and then they're showing the little funny side. You know, it's like we go to work, we come home, we have fun with your family. There's a private life. So, I mean, I like how I get cracked up in the church, where she just called in and Barry's like, and like, I'm thinking he was so glad that the priest get
of course, I'd be glad too. I ain't want to get married like that. Under those
Nobody go turn, and then she got her lovely coffin. Yeah, who's that lovely coffin at the funeral?
Exactly.
And then turn the man who dead picture around.
Oh my God.
I can't marry like that, and then with a pace on tie. No, come on. But it was funny.
It was okay. Yeah, it was definitely more balanced than the last week, because last week was just a big. I don't. Well, you didn't see my new. I got a new series I'm doing every week called Hourverse Showdown, where I pick the best Hourverse episode that week.
I saw that one.
You saw that one, yeah. And The Flash was like my worst episode of the week. For those reasons, it was just so unbalanced in many ways. But I found this week was a little bit better.
To sum it up, look at Joe's face. That was
Joe's face, exactly.
Joe's face equal
I got to
the Flash.
The breakup scene with the whole Jesse thing. That was just so confusing, and it was too long for me. That whole thing, like they were trying to be funny in that scene, but it was a little bit too long for me.
I don't think it was funny. I think
it was trying to be funny because Harry was trying to they were trying to make us laugh with his actions.
But Harry we know Harry don't have emotions.
Yeah.
So he make this thing for your daughter to say the speech because he said I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
But the thing spoiled, and then he take too long to get around the bush, and then he don't have emotions. He don't know that what he was saying was just hurting the situation more for Wally and the rest of the team. And at that time, he just looked like, what the heck wrong with you?
Exactly.
That's all, because it's like he need to get a life, and Cisco right, he need a lady in his life or something to bring out that softer side. He fighting crime all his life and protecting, and like he don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
Everything is just medical formulas and a needle and a gun.
Exactly. So, I mean, they did say that they would tackle that this season with him, and I'm interested to see what they do with that. Now, my friend Dylan, man, my bro Dylan, he got a big issue with this, and I'm starting to see why he has an issue with this. And what he's talking about is the show makes it seem that the only way that they can have metas is through the particle accelerator in Central City, when that makes no sense. In the DC comics, metahumans are all over the world, and there's different ways how metahumans become metahumans, not just through the particle accelerator. And Dylan, he was extremely upset about that. The show was making it seem that the only metas can only become metas through the particle accelerator in Central City. And they're trying to really emphasize that in this episode, and I was like, I see why it annoyed him. That's more of a nitpicky issue than an actual really issue, because I know they're just doing it for the show. But it's nitpicky though. That's just all it is.
I don't mind where they come from.
Yeah.
All I want them to do is be a little bit more like, give people a challenge, give Flash a challenge. All this speed he got, and like he don't. Why they had the speed with Zoom? All the speed he have.
Yeah, since you're talking about speed, there's always this big debate about inconsistency with Barry's speed. Like one episode he's extremely fast, and another episode he's just like his speed doesn't exist. And like the scene with the marbles. Are you telling me?
No, because the lady causes bad luck.
Yes, but Mom, what I'm trying to say is that he could have seen the people falling.
Yeah,
because
but what I'm saying...
Okay, go back to the scene.
Not because he's not that fast, mean he won't be susceptible to bad luck.
I understand. That is true. You're right about that. But what I'm thinking about... You're absolutely right about that. But what I'm thinking about is... Go back to last week's episode, where... Remember when he was saving Joe in the precinct? How it was almost as if time froze? How fast he was moving?
Yeah, but just like how they did with Supergirl, they show how the lady got into her mind and show her weaknesses. Each superhero has a weakness.
Yeah, but you telling me some marble. I understand, but you're just honestly telling me you running down a straight street.
Well, suppose you're running down the straight street and he's not focusing on where he run because he didn't expect anything to be happening.
But he's a Flash. He can see everything.
Yeah, but his eye is on the car. His eye is not on the car.
Yes, but even before the marbles touch the ground, he would be able to see that, hey, these marbles are about to go on the ground.
Okay,
I can make a whole video about everything wrong.
You find a nice frog tail.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look through the crowd and you see the frog tail there. And then all of a sudden, by the time you make a spin wrong, so you find frog tail going through the door. What you going to do? You're going to look to see what table or chair blocking you.
For people who are not Guyanese, that means female. Frog tail. Sorry, I lost it. Yeah, it means female.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
So you see frog tail going through the door. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do? You gonna wait to catch your change, or are you gonna be focusing on to see where she going?
I am not a speedster.
No, don't bother with speedster. Nothing. This is heart and thing coming in and focus. So you see frogtail cross the road. You don't even looking to see if they had traffic light here. There, you hustling to cross the road. I will bring it back to your senses. A horn blowing in your ears.
Yes.
And you freeze at that moment.
If I was a speedster, but I'm not a speedster. In my normal speed, I can't. Accomplish that. I can't, do that. But if I'm a speedster and I am seeing things and things around me is moving almost as if time has frozen before the marbles even touch the ground, because it did fall off the truck and it was in midair a little bit before it actually touched the ground. You telling me that no matter how fast you're going, that you're not going to just, because look, this is how if I'm sitting down, right, and I fly across the living room, you're gonna notice that something just moved. Or if you telling me the bottle is slowly, when a bottle is about to fall off the table, and you notice it's slowly falling off, and it kind of catches your eye, right? Mm-hmm. He's a speedster. He's moving so fast. The marbles are mid-air. He should have been able to see that. I can make a whole video about everything wrong with that scene, man.
All right, go and make a video.
I probably will. I probably won't, but hey.
Put it this way. He just returned from the Speed Force. He now getting accustomed to this newfound speed. Everything with his suit and he mind everything in work.
But he seemed to master that whole newfound speed when he was saving Joe in the precinct, though, right? But that's none of my business, though.
That one part he figured out. Okay?
Inconsistency. That's all it is.
He is making adjustments. And then the man thinking about the wedding hall, all kind of things.
Okay, so, but still don't change the fact that you're seeing something slowly falling down in front of you. Anyway, man, I get what you're trying to say, though, man. This is just me just looking into something way too much, but I understand what you're saying. I get
too much.
I get what you're saying. And Cecile being pregnant, what do you think about all that? Well, we kind of already talked about that in the beginning, but how you think the show's gonna play out now? Well, with her being pregnant.
Well, I shocked when I hear. I thought she go to say, especially when I found some money in the house or something.
Right? Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to hear it because Joe ain't behaving like he do getting on like that. Joe looked like the righteous man was going to get married and then think about them things.
Yeah, exactly.
So the one kind of like throw me for a loop, and like he throw your own self for a loop. That's So he's like, where? I mean, how is that possible? How old is Cecile?
Yeah, right. How old is
all of these things going on, and then now all of a sudden he's a cop. His whole life and focus.
His whole everything flash across the mad face.
Yeah, he might turn a second flash.
He might turn a speed though.
So right now he need to be shocked into reality.
Yo. And then we got a preview of next week's episode, which I'm kind of excited for because Ralph Dibny is going to be hopping on the scene, Elongated Man and Breacher, Gypsy's father, and I saw him doing the thing, so I'm interested to see how Breacher's going to interact with Cisco.
I ain't know all these things.
No. I'm just saying you based off the trailer we saw.
I know, but you're calling out names and
I just
Elongated Man.
Yeah, but you already seen that video a couple months ago when I made it. So you already know about him. I'm not telling you everything.
Let me be surprised.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I just want to watch.
Me too. I don't look at spoilers during the season, same as you. I'm just telling you the stuff that you already knew. You already knew this. This is not anything surprise.
Make a face like Joe.
Make a face like Joe. You didn't even touch your coconut water tonight.
Because my face looks like Joe.
Oh man.
No, I didn't have anything that make me kind of like.
Yeah.
Also far, I didn't reach there yet.
Nah. Then again, it still is the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it might be getting there, and everybody trying to readjust, figure out stuff, and.
But towards the end of the episode, it was a little bit more intense, and a little after the second act.
I'm still trying to figure out if the bird flying the engine.
Right.
there was fire.
There was fire.
It would have made more sense even if the particle accelerator reversed the jinx or whatever.
If they
let the plane land on the water. How all of a sudden
it just got all of a sudden its turbines are working all of a sudden like it just wasn't on fire like 2 seconds ago.
Maybe let the fire keep burning, but they made it to the tarmac.
On water or the tarmac. Exactly. Something that's realistic. Okay. I understand it's science fiction and all.
That bordering on some high magic and
all kind of exactly. Exactly.
Internet magic. What thing we always call is the CGI.
What is CGI?
All them thing what you call in movie world and theater and recording world. This would have happened there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my take on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same path with you. With that, we're pretty much thinking the same thing.
I am waiting to see what's gonna happen next week. Maybe I go wear this one.
Maybe you're gonna go back to the Flash shirt or the Starlab shirt.
Maybe the Flash one or this. Yeah, maybe it might instigate something.
Yeah, maybe get rid of Flash shirt.
Central City's got too much trouble.
Yeah, right. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did watch all the way to the end, I do appreciate that. Show some love to Mommy Master in the comment section down below. Until one day she makes her own YouTube. At least make a social media for them. Post a picture every now and again, or something like a Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Like a gay Friday in the morning?
Yeah, make a Mommy Master Twitter and, we gonna set that up. We gonna set that up. We gonna set that up. That's what we gonna do. We gonna make
something to do with my music or something.
Of course. We're going to set up a Mommy Master Twitter. It is official.
We'll think about it.
We're going to set up a Mommy Master Twitter.
No, this is enough.
If you guys want a mommy, you don't have to post on it every day. You just got to post on it whenever you feel like. You don't got to post on it every day.
You know how busy a mom is.
I know. She's very busy. But, you don't got to post on it just like when you go to church or something, on my way to church or like. You see something cool and you post a picture of the base or something. You don't gotta post it. Just like how you go on Facebook. That's probably when you can just post something on Twitter. You don't gotta think of it like that. We'll think about it, man. If y'all want to see Mommy Master on Twitter, y'all let me know in the comments.
You setting me up for trouble right now.
Y'all let me know. But she don't have to do it though. She don't have to do it. But anyway, man, subscribe if you're new, guys. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. My battery's about to die, so good timing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to check out the Discord server in the description box below. Clockmaster and
Mommy Master
out. Yo, thank you guys for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe by pressing that button right over there. And if you want to help support the channel financially, go ahead and visit my Patreon page by clicking that button over there. And don't forget to check out these brand new videos down below.